What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. Today we're gonna be, guess what? That's right, modding the Civic again. And I've got these cool new side mirrors here that I'm gonna be switching out. I actually got the blue lens ones that have a wider angle view. They're pretty freaking awesome in my opinion. It's gonna be nice definitely when driving to have a wider view. And it's supposed to be glare resistant too, so we'll see. I mean, so far kind of looks like it from playing with it out here. These are also full replacement, as you can see in the back. So we're going to be completely taking the OEM mirror off and then putting this one on. There might be a few things I got to transfer to here. We'll find out when I pull it off. This does work if you have the heated mirrors. So you guys with the SIs with the heated mirrors, and I think the Tourings as well. Mine doesn't have it, so I don't have to worry about plugging anything in, but it is there is a connection for it, as you can see right there. So if you do have that, you can go ahead and plug it in, not a big deal. And it will work, hopefully. I don't know, I won't be able to test it because my car doesn't have that feature of the heated mirrors. So I can't test it for you guys, but at least you know the option's there and it should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. I did get these from Primitive Performance on Instagram, and I'll link their Instagram down below. That way you can go check out their page and go check out the link on their page on Instagram that sends you to their website to buy all kinds of stuff. They got all kinds of stuff for the 10th gen and a bunch of other different cars. This is the first time I purchased something from them. It did take a while to get to me. I don't know why. I bought it and it didn't ship out for like a week after I bought it. And then I had to wait another week for it to actually get to me. So they're very slow with shipping, but at least the parts came and they came undamaged. So that was nice. It was packaged real good. Had a bunch of bubble wrap and foam and all that. Came in this box. So, but you can see here, therefore 16 through 20 models, so all 10th gens, wide angle view, anti-glare. It says no heated, but it did come with the connections for it, so I don't know, I guess I got lucky and they sent me the wrong one. Even though I really don't need it, so, but that's what you get. Now this is a pretty basic, simple install. I've done this before to put on the carbon fiber mirror caps here. So, you know, it's not that hard to do, and if you watch that video then you'll know how to take the glass off, but you'll see it again now. What you want to do is at the top is just push it in as far as you can, or do it remotely, but if you're out here, might as well just push it. And then you want to get a big screwdriver like this, and I'm going to use the microfiber towel. If you wanted to, you can use a plastic pry tool. You don't have to use a screwdriver. It's just I don't have a plastic pry tool. I have one of these. So I'm gonna go ahead, and what you want to do is cover cover up the screwdriver with the microfiber towel so you don't scratch anything. And you want to just basically wedge it underneath here. And what you're gonna want to do is basically pry outwards. And just like that, bam, the whole mirror comes off. So now that I'm looking at it, looks like I am gonna have to transfer this whole white piece over to the new mirror. It doesn't have it, so just gotta pop this out of place, pop it into the new one, and then push it back in. Okay, so I want to give you guys a good angle. Might as well go ahead and show you how to do this, just in case anybody wonders. Like, there's just little plastic tabs you gotta undo. So I just take my screwdriver here, same one I used to pop it off, and just kind of wedge it underneath and pop up. Just be careful not to break the black clips, because that's what holds the white part. Although, you know, if you break it, it's not the end of the world, because that's attached to the mirror and you're about to put a new mirror on. But you don't want to damage your OEM parts on the, you know, in case you want to go back to OEM one day. So I just took it from the edges here, straight forward, big screwdriver, and then just kind of popped it up there, wedged it out. Popping up pretty easily. And you want to just do that all the way around. Let's see if I can get into this one. Yep, there we go. Kind of like the plastic clips on the engine bay also. Just go ahead and start prying and it'll pop right out of place. And there it is. This whole guy will lift up. Now you want to go ahead and get your other mirror. Make sure you have them the same way. Easy to tell. The two tabs here, these two circles, supposed to be where you have the heated mirror option. You can see there the 2 tabs on the new one. So now I know that they're aligned perfectly, you know, in the same. So I can go ahead and take my white piece off, just transfer it right onto the new one here. Let me move this guy out the way. Try to get a closer view. Alright. I had that in place. Now I just gotta push and pop it into place. It goes there, there. You can hear the little pops. So you know it's popping in. You know, just go around, make sure it did pop in, that the little black clips are covering, going over it. Because again, this is what's holding your mirror in place. You don't want your mirror flying off when you're driving. So it seems to be good. Easy as that. Now let's go ahead and just push it back into the actual side mirror. Alright guys, so here we go. About to put the new blue mirror back on. Another plastic piece, real simple. Just look at these 2 tabs, because they're going to go into these 2 tabs here. So you just want to align it up like that, and also the big center ring here goes for the big bubble, or it's kind of circle looking thing there in the middle. So just kind of eyeball it from the top, make sure it's aligned, and then just push it in. Kind of sounds scary because it pops in pretty hard and sounds pretty loud, but that's all you gotta do. And of course, go ahead, peel the plastic, the most satisfying part of any install. And there you go. Plastic is nice, sturdy. Now of course you can go in the car and you know, move it around with the electronics, make sure it's all working nicely and that it got popped into place correctly. Alright, so now that I got this side done, I can go ahead and do the driver's side, and then we'll be all set. Alright, so I'm quickly gonna do the driver's side. It's the exact same thing, so I don't feel a need to show that. Push it back all the way, pry it out, and then the plastic thing in the back, same thing, pop it off the way I did the passenger side, and then put the mirror back. And again guys, make sure your little black tabs go over the white piece. You know, make sure it's underneath and holding it good, because like I said before, you don't want your whole mirror falling off as you're driving. So make sure these little black tabs that are all around, 2 on each side, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, left and right, just make sure that they're clipped on there good. You don't want your mirror falling off. Also, for the sake of the video, I didn't do this just because I used my suction cup on my GoPro to basically suck onto the window here to get a good angle. But if you want to do this a little bit easier, remember guys, you can always just push your mirror out and then start prying. That way you don't have to worry about hitting the door and scratching that. I didn't do it because I needed the, you know, like I said, my camera was held up by my window, so I left it the way it is, OEM. But there's a little bit of, you know, space here that if your screwdriver is a little bit too long like mine, there's a good chance that you might hit this. So if you want to just be extra safe, go ahead and push your mirror out and then pry off the little mirror. There it is guys, installed. A very, very wide angle view. Even on the passenger side, right there, I can actually see the car next to me right there in the corner. That is crazy. It's freaking awesome. The blue is actually not that bad if in the daylight. I don't know about night, we'll find out. But it's not that blue, so it's really not bad. I was kind of worried about that, to be honest. I've never had these kind of mirrors before, so I didn't know what to expect. But real quick, let's do a little comparison. Here's the OEM mirror. And that's pretty much the same angle that it's at. You can kind of see the tree there to the left. Move it out the way, bam, you can see me and the second tree next to that tree clearly, and past that. Like, this is crazy. I'm trying to get the same angle without actually rubbing the mirror on that new one. But about right there. Zoomed in, zoomed out. zoomed in and zoomed out. It's crazy, man. I love it. I love it. I think what it is, these mirrors, the OEM ones, they're just like a zoomed in glass. That's why they give you those little notifications, especially on the passenger side. You know, the little, you can't really see here, but the whole objects in mirrors are closer than they appear. Is because these kind of mirrors are just zoomed in naturally for enhanced, so you can see farther back. But the downside to that is that you don't see as wide. So now with these, what I'm thinking is that they're just not zoomed in. They're normal mirrors, like what you got in your house probably. They're not zoomed in at all, and so that's why you're able to see a lot wider. And of course the blue tinting gives it the whole anti-glare, which we'll see how that goes. I'll have to drive and find out, but so far they're freaking awesome, man. I love them. Well guys, real quick, I just want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor LASFIT for hooking me up yet again. If you guys didn't know, they do sponsor me, and they give me a few of my parts that I've put on, all the bulbs that I've done so far on the car. They have provided for me, even the ones on the giveaway. They've been really nice and provided me with that as well to give to you guys. And hopefully, you know, this partnership keeps going on strong, and we do a lot more giveaways in the future and cool more installs. But they did hook me up with one more thing that I want to share with you guys, because it's a new product of theirs and it's pretty awesome. I love it. I use it on the daily, as you know, if I'm driving the car. That is this guy right here. They've got a brand new wireless charger for the car. This thing is awesome. It comes with this mount right here that you can suction it onto your dash, onto the window, however you like. It is extremely adjustable. The arm, this actually can come out even farther. Here, actually, I think I can pull it. I don't have it on too tight. It can go farther. It can go up and down wherever you need it. It's pretty awesome. You got this little light indicator there to know that you're getting power. But it is completely 100% wireless for charging your phone. You don't have to plug your phone. This is plugged in at all times. That's why you see this cable running through, and I've got it just kind of coming through the back of my radio there and plugged into the cigarette lighter there. But it's awesome. These little arms actually close whenever it detects that your phone is put on there. This little guy can be moved up and down manually depending on the size of your phone, so you can get it right in the spot here, so you can actually capture your phone and actually charge it. But if you touch these little, they're not buttons actually, they're just touchscreen buttons, but you can touch it. You see the little arms kind of condensed there to grab onto the phone. Whenever you want your phone back, just touch it again and they open up again. And it's the same on this side. It doesn't matter which one you press, they do the same thing, and it's just a quick little tap. I don't know if you guys can see that, but literally just a quick little, barely touch it and they open and close. It is extremely responsive. So, and I'll show you guys real quick. Here's my phone. It's actually really big. And even with the case, it still fits. This is an LG V60, which is a 6.8 inch screen. So it's huge. And this actually still fits in here perfectly. Put it in, little arms close, give it a second, and boom. You get a little notification letting you know that it's charging. And you might not be able to see it, but right there at the top you can see a little lightning bolt, so you know that it is charging. So it's as simple as that. Simple as just setting it on there. It squeezes. You couldn't see the squeeze too good because my phone's so big, it didn't squeeze too much more than what it already was. But it does squeeze it, so your phone is on there. It's not gonna fall off. You can wiggle this. You know, I've gone through pretty bumpy roads and it's really stable. This is actually rubber on the inside here of the grips, and the bottom here also has rubbery grips, so it's not gonna go anywhere. The only way that this could fall off is if for some reason you yourself didn't tighten up this guy here or the one under here to hold it in place. If you don't tighten those up, then it might fall off. But obviously that's going to be user error. This is actually a great product. It's very strong and sturdy, and I love it. Whenever you want your phone back, just a quick side tap, the little sides open up, and just take your phone. Go ahead and go with you. And of course guys, I'm going to link that down below in the description. It's not that expensive. I highly recommend it if you don't have anything to hold onto your car. Also, one more thing I forgot, this does rotate. You don't have to have it vertical. You can actually put it horizontal as well. I would put it first vertical, put the phone in. Once it grabs on, then twist it open. That might be a little bit easier. I don't know, I haven't tried it, but it does turn. So if you want to use it for like a long trip and have the GPS, you can have it going that way as well. It doesn't have to be vertical, you can have it horizontal also. So yeah guys, check it out. Great product, it's not expensive at all, and you'll save even more money if you use my code that I'll put down in the description. But again, the code is Moises10. If you just put in my name and numbers 10 at the end, Moises10, and you'll go ahead and get 10% off. Already great price. So you guys, again, just look for it down in the description for that discount code, the link to the charger. I'll also put a link to the side mirrors that I just got, and a link to the Primitive's Instagram, so you can check out all their other products that they got on their site there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Until next time, take care and have a great day.